The New York Jets just made a statement. Garrett Wilson, one of the league's brightest young stars, just landed a contract extension that will change the wide receiver market and, potentially, the Jets' future. 4 years, $130 million. $90 million of that guaranteed. That's not just money. That's belief. That's investment. That's saying, you are our guy. This isn't just about stats. This is about a franchise finally deciding to build the right way, starting with the player who's been their lone offensive bright spot through chaos, change, and quarterback mayhem. So hit that like button, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, did the Jets make the right move? Because we're breaking down everything you need to know about Garrett Wilson's massive new deal, and why it's more than just dollars and cents. Let's start with the numbers. Garrett Wilson has agreed to a 4-year, $130 million extension with the New York Jets. It includes $90 million guaranteed, making it the 4th most guaranteed money ever in a wide receiver deal. And check this out. His average annual value, $32.5 million. That's 5th highest among all wideouts in the NFL. And here's the wild part. He's only played 3 seasons. Never before has a receiver averaged more than $31 million a year, this early in their career. Garrett Wilson just made history. This isn't just a big deal for Wilson. This is a massive shift for the Jets. In fact, under the current NFL financial system, which started in 2011, this is the first time the Jets have extended a former first-round pick after just 3 seasons. Before this, the last guy to get extended was defensive tackle Quinnen Williams, and he had to wait 4 years. But now, under the leadership of new head coach Aaron Glenn and general manager Darren Mauge, the tone has changed. They're making it clear, if you produce, you stay. That's something past regimes have failed to do. Too many young stars walked out the door, but not this time. Wilson's locked in through 2030, and cornerback Sauce Gardner may be next. Garrett Wilson isn't just getting paid. He earned it. Last season, he posted career highs across the board. 101 catches, 1,104 receiving yards, and 7 touchdowns. That's despite catching passes from a rotating cast of quarterbacks. Listen to this list: Rodgers, Zach Wilson, Joe Flacco, Mike White, Trevor Siemian, Tim Boyle, Chris Streveler. 7 different quarterbacks in just 3 years. And still, Wilson delivered every single time. He's the first Jet since George Sauer in the 1960s to record 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons. And across the entire NFL, he's one of just 5 players in league history to post 80-plus receptions and 1,000-plus yards in each of his first 3 seasons. The others? Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Michael Thomas, Odell Beckham Jr. That's elite company. But here's the twist. At the end of last season, Garrett Wilson's future in New York was far from certain. His body language was off. His comments to the media were cryptic. Rumors of a trade request started swirling. Some wondered if he'd even want to be a Jet. Then, everything changed. 2 things happened. First, the Jets hired Aaron Glenn, a coach who immediately prioritized getting Wilson involved. Glenn said it plainly, "I want Garrett to get the ball as much as possible." Second, the team cut ties with Aaron Rodgers, who reportedly didn't have the smoothest relationship with Wilson. The tension was real. The chemistry wasn't there. And who's stepping in at quarterback? Justin Fields, Wilson's former Ohio State teammate. The two already have chemistry, trust, and shared history. They've gushed about reuniting in New York. This is the fresh start Wilson needed. And clearly, it was enough to change his tone. Back in May, he said, "I'm hopeful I'm a Jet for life, that our best days are ahead." Well, now he's got the contract to match those words. Garrett Wilson is now the cornerstone of the Jets' offense. With a long-term deal in place, New York can now build around him, from quarterback to O-line to scheme. And with Sauce Gardner likely next in line for an extension, this franchise is finally doing what great organizations do. Keep your stars. Reward your producers. Build a foundation. The Jets haven't been a model of stability, but this deal, it signals something different. It says they're tired of starting over. They're ready to commit to winning, and it starts with Garrett Wilson. So what do you think? Was Garrett Wilson worth $130 million? Will he become the face of the Jets for the next decade? And how do you see the reunion with Justin Fields playing out? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video if you're hyped about the new-look Jets offense. Because one thing's for sure, the Garrett Wilson era in New York is just getting started. And the AFC better be ready.